Hello Arizona, Will Leroy here. Do a little Mr. Wizard video here in a couple minutes, but before I get started, sitting out here late afternoon, at the end of my day, just before the late afternoon chores start, having me a short cocktail. Want to say to all my brothers and sisters out there in the military, active and inactive, veterans, please stay safe. If you're downrange today, we pray for your safety and for your safe return to your families. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you for what you're doing for our country and for your willingness to put your life on the line for our fundamental freedoms. Thank you very much. This one's for you. So what I'm going to do today is I went to the store because I've seen a lot of stuff on Facebook about oxygen testing and N95 masks and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me for reaching. So I went out and I went on Amazon and I bought two things so I could do a little video and find out for myself whether this stuff was true or not. And it's amazing how difficult that seems to be for folks these days to actually go out and verify the information they're getting about whether or not they should wear a mask, for example, and whether or not it hurts them to do so. So I went out and bought me one of these little Lenovo electronic pulse. It's called a fingertip pulse oximeter. It's about $42 on Amazon. I got the super deluxe model because I know my wife can use it. She's a nurse practitioner, so I figured I'd use it to satisfy my curiosity about some of the claims about how harmful masks can be. And then I'd give it to her and she could take it to work or do whatever she thinks she could use it for, because we sure as hell don't need this thing sitting around on the counter somewhere. But anyhow, so here it is. You can go buy one on Amazon. And I went and got myself one of these 3M N95 masks that everyone is so panicked about wearing. So what I did, and I tried to do a demonstration, but it just took too damn long. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. I don't know anybody who would go to all the trouble to do what I just did and lie about it. So if you think I'm lying, then you think I'm lying, and go try it on your own damn self. If your health is worth that much to you, and you want to support regulations by jackass governors and mayors that tell us what to do and how to wear masks and where to wear them and all that typical nonsense, I don't care if they work for the CDC or who the hell they work for, you should at least be willing to test the information before you give up some of your freedoms. At least that's the way I was raised. So I put that little gizmo on my finger, and I came back at 97, 98% oxygen levels in my blood, which is pretty healthy. It's not perfect, but it's pretty healthy. The normal levels I've been reading, and again, you have to go read for yourselves. Generically speaking, they say between 80 and 100. If you get down to the more technical journals about what you need to be what you need to have to actually be healthy, it's 95 to 100 should be your oxygen levels. And if anything below 95, you're depriving your body, your blood cells of oxygen, and therefore you are hurting yourself. So if there's anything you're doing that's depriving your body of oxygen, then you're going to be hurting yourselves. And I would imagine that half the folks out there with a lick of common sense probably don't want to do that. You never know. The stupid is strong with some folks. So I put that little gizmo on my finger. As I said, I came back 97, 98. I did it 4 times just to get a range. Always came back. The lowest was 96. The highest was 98, 99. Put that silly mask on. Did the same thing. Took it 4 times. The highest was 93. The lowest was 89. Yeah. So that mask, even though I only had it on for a few minutes when I tested myself with this thing, came back as much lower oxygen levels and below what any doctor would recommend you need to have as a normal oxygen level intake to function and to allow your body to function healthily, if that's a word. My wife's a nurse practitioner, not me. I'm just a horseman. So, if healthily is the way that you want to go, then I would imagine that you take the time to go get yourself one of these damn things and get yourself one of these masks and try the experiment for yourself. I know that's why I did it, and now I know firsthand how harmful these masks can be. Now imagine if I had this damn thing on all day. If I had this damn thing on all day, every day, 7 days a week. If I had it on for 4 hours because someone wanted me to have it on for 4 hours to do some stupid thing that some mayor thinks I ought to do with a mask on. And, you know, not being an idiot, I want to go buy the best damn mask I can get based on what everybody's saying, how fearful we need to be. You know, the point is, folks, this mask, this here mask, guess what? The virus particles that people are telling you that this will protect you against are about a gazillion times smaller than this mask is designed to protect you from. It will protect you from somebody spitting in your face. It'll protect you from asbestos. It'll protect you from dust if you're grinding something. It won't protect you from the COVID virus. The COVID virus, even if somebody coughs in your face and this mask catches the spit and the moisture coming out of their mouth, the moisture particles, yeah, it'll catch them. The virus particles, it will not. So this will not help you. This will not save you. And this is the most protective one you can get nowadays, unless you're going to go get the one with the face shield and the 2 ventilator filters on the side, which is the one that my wife uses when she's at the hospital, because that's the only damn thing that will prevent you from getting something. This won't. Nor will a kerchief around your neck, or even the silly little Home Depot mask that so many folks are wearing. So all these idiots that are out there that are telling you wear these masks are telling you to hurt yourselves, and those of you that are smart enough to at least think about going to get a good one, guess what? Your smartness is contributing to your illness. You're depriving yourself of oxygen. Perhaps that is why these progressives seem to be so sustainable. The less oxygen the brain gets, the more the brain cells die, the less capacity folks have for thinking, and the dumber they become. I get it. Will Leroy out. Bless your hearts.